Tito's going in.
Let's go, boys. Besser. Hey. Miller. Hey. Ichu Giuseppe. Easy. Burrows. And Demko Net.
I mean, the guys helped me out a lot and just kind of talked me through it, so I thought it went pretty well. I thought I was just trying to play a mistake-free game and just help positively as I could.
Rick said that he was hoping to get 5 or 6 skates with you before you played, and then all of a sudden Gillen's hurt and you get thrust in. Just how surprised were you?
Not too surprised. I'd say I was just trying to, ever since I got here, be prepared and just own the moment whenever I got it.
When did you know you're going in?
I got a little hint about it yesterday.
Okay.
There's probably a better chance that I was going to go in rather than not go in, so I'd say probably yesterday.
What did you notice about the pace of play? Certainly when guys are coming in on you, remember the puck has to be pretty quick, right? And it's amazing how fast these guys can get on Sunday at this level.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's just another step in the journey, so it's going to be bigger guys, better pace, but once you get used to it, I feel like anybody can play.
Did you have them make it out?
Yeah, my parents were here.
Did you have any moments where you sort of took it all in and you realized you're on an NHL ice rink, you know, a guy like Coyote's on the other side? Is that something that you sort of reflected on at all?
Yeah, I mean, seeing a couple of the other guys like Kopitar and Doughty, that was pretty cool, but I don't know, it's just another game at the end of the day. I feel like I've been played in some big games in my college career, so I don't think it was anything different than those.
You looked comfortable. You feel comfortable?
Yeah, I think it took a couple shifts to get going, but yeah, by the end I felt pretty comfortable.
Is there a bit of you were playing like a do-or-die game in college hockey. You come from that to where maybe the stakes are actually perhaps a little bit lower?
I don't know if the stakes are lower. I'd say it's more of a personal stake for me. You know, you're playing for a job, you're playing for a spot, you're playing to prove something.
If you do come in camp in shape, there'll be a problem. 2-1 hockey, LA's a good team. They're that's their DNA. They can play those 2-1 games and not get antsy. We had 3 or 4 good looks. We missed the net. It could be a different game, and then obviously at the end, a couple of empty net goals or the empty net goal.
Has your team been too easy to play against the last week?
No, maybe the last 2. I don't think tonight. I mean, it is what it is. We have guys trying to make our team. You know, guys are in our lineup. But guys played hard.
What did you make of Hirose in his first?
I thought he did a really nice job. I thought he was really smart out there. For a guy that just jumped into the first NHL game unexpectedly, because all the injuries, hasn't practiced a lot because we haven't practiced a lot. I thought he did really well. I really did. He's got a really good hockey IQ, which I like. I like guys with hockey IQs.
You didn't seem overawed by the moment.
No, even before the game, we were talking to him, he seemed like pretty calm for the kid. Yeah. Yep.
Is it a little different working with both him and Aiden, where they're very experienced college players, a little bit older? Does it change what you can reasonably expect from them when they first get their feet wet in this league?
Well, I think it's more the pace and the way things are, practice, things like that with those guys. But once you give it to them, I think they can adapt to it. Aiden knows he's got to get quicker off the start, and then obviously he's got to get a little stronger. They know that to get to this level. But like I said, both guys have kind of impressed me. There's some stuff there to develop for sure.
Last 3 games, giving up a little more offensively, and you guys were operating at a pretty good clip for the entire month of March. At some point, did you expect a bit of a lull here?
Yeah, I mean, like obviously the big guys have been producing. We got to get some more from the bottom two, and more forechecking from those guys. I don't think we're getting enough from those guys right now to kind of wear the other team down. You got to have the depth guys to be able to wear people down and win battles. Keep pucks alive in the other end, and we haven't done that the last 3 games.
JT said you guys have been soft to play against the last couple of games. Would you agree?
Yeah, we've and we got to address that. Whether it's personnel or whatever, we have to address a little bit. We're a little bit light in battle situations, and that to me is like body position, technique. I find that, in practice when we teach it and we do it, but for whatever reason, when the pressure hits, we lose our technique. Whether it's your back against a guy with your stick, somehow we have our back against the boards. You can't play that way in this league, and so yeah, that's why we got to develop some of those guys, and we got to find out who can do that for us. But yeah.
You've talked so much about how important this summer is going to be for a number of your players. How much of that is about strength in those battles as well?
Core strength, hockey IQ, a lot, everything. It's and it's also anticipating when the puck's coming. When the puck is coming to you, you got to be ready for it. I think sometimes we're not scanning the ice enough, and then we're surprised by it. So, that's experience. Some guys that are in the lineup that haven't played a lot of NHL games. They're trying to make the NHL, so that's part of the whole process.
15 defensemen, you guys this year.
Yeah.
You talked about organizationally being stressed and tested a little bit. Has it tested you as a coach?
Yeah, but we come in every day. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I wish we had our healthy defense to really, we were rolling a little bit, but it's opportunities, and we got to coach. That's our job. I don't care who comes in the lineup. We got to think of ways. And I thought for the most part, it's a 2-1 hockey game, but we didn't give LA that much. We only had 10 shots there through late in the second, which I kind of liked, especially when you have like Rathbone up, Hirose, he was up, some guys that haven't played a lot. I mean, you got to be kind of happy with that. But like I said, these injuries with the defense, it's really testing our organizational depth, though. I'll tell you that.
Rick, it looked like your club forechecked, especially in the second period after falling behind 2-1, a little bit more aggressively than you have typically. Is that fair to say? And what do you think of the work there?
Yeah, not too bad. I don't think we have had great forechecking the last 3 games. We can't just rely on Millsy and Giuseppe or Dakota for sometimes. Like, we need some other guys that can be F1 and get on somebody and be sticky. It seems like it's the same guys. We need other guys. They got to be able to get in there and cause some havoc. But that's, like I said, that's why I keep saying to you guys got to get stronger. Work on it this summer. That's what it's all about.
Rick, we knew what the math was when you took over this team, but tonight you guys are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. What's that feeling like?
Well, I mean, I want to win every game. It sucks. I mean, I feel bad for the guys. I mean, obviously, 4 months off sucks, but use it to your advantage. The other teams are going to play late. We're not. So what are you going to do with these next 4 months? It's not about. That's what I like to. That's the positive. If there is a positive not making the playoffs, there's no excuse not to come into camp in shape. Well, there will be if you do come in camp in shape, there'll be a problem. Put it that way. That's been the mandate. So, yeah, it sucks, 4 months off. But like I said, we got some really good players here that want to win, and they're going to lead the charge for us this summer.
It cements 7 years or 7 playoff misses in the last 8 years for the franchise.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to that? And is that just something you can embrace as a challenge?
Well, it's a hungriness. I want to be part of the solution. What am I going to do this summer for myself, the coaching staff, where we can really help the players out? That's our job, is to help the players. So that's, and then every department, has to be kind of coincide in what we're looking for and stuff. And I think we are. I mean, I really, like I said, I think Patrick's terrific. We're on the same page. So, and the players, I mean, the coaches too. So, I'm looking forward to these 4 months. I am, to get ready for October.
Generational talent. Thanks for liking the video.